Tonight, McDavid and Draisaitl weren't pulling the whole load themselves, and you got lots of contributions from other people.
Yeah, it was a good team win. You know, that's there's some guys that got on the board. They were excited to get on the board, but it's not just get on the board, but really, you know, the other three lines really had an impact with their work in the game. So that's a good part of it being a team win. Pearson jumped back in, was solid for us. So Koskinen solid in goal. And that's, you know, Jersey's a dangerous team. They got some speed at their forwards. They got some guys that can really scoot. So I thought we did a pretty good job. We got the lead and against the team that played last night. And even though it's not as hard as it used to be, but it was a good, solid win.
And Chiasson finally scoring.
Yeah, Chiasson.
What was he doing tonight? Was he doing anything?
You know what, he was just, you could tell there was just a hunger around the net. He was whacking and chopping at pucks, and he got to the net hard. So I think the frustration, it just got to the point where he just wasn't going to be denied, and that's a good sign. Get one, and hopefully he's a guy that if you look at it, he usually scores in streaks, so hopefully that's a good sign of things to come.
Dave, at the tail end of last season, Mikko Koskinen was very honest in his own assessment, saying that his play had tailed off a little bit. What are you seeing from him in the crease that's maybe allowed him to grasp a little bit more control?
He's just solid. He's rested all the time. He comes in. He's got good practice before it starts, and both guys, you know, for the most part, have been really solid. And he got in there tonight. Like there was, I think the one real great chance they had went off the crossbar, but other than that, you look at it around, you didn't have to make outstanding saves, were just in position. He made the game look simple for him. So that's a strong game by a goaltender. He's positionally sound, just right in tune with the game, and got rewarded with a shutout.
Dave, you mentioned Pearson. What did you like about his game tonight after, you know, coming out?
Just nothing. There was nothing special about him. He got a couple of assists by getting the puck going to the net, but he was just, you know, we were hoping for a bounce back game from him. He moved the puck all right. He was efficient, not losing a lot of battles, just being on the right side of the puck. He just did things simple and efficient tonight, and that kept him out of trouble.
And there was a lot of talk this week, obviously, about Nugent Hopkins' lack of production. Not the case tonight. What do you see from him?
Yeah, a couple of real good assists tonight. Like he's been around it. He's one of those guys that we talk about that he's around some chances, but either they're not going in for him or they're not going in for his wingers. So once some people start scoring around him, then it looks like he's getting some points. So that's what happened tonight.
Haas scored again. He looked like he could have been hurt there when he crashed into the board.
Yeah, he looked like a little accordion going into the boards there, but he seemed all right. He came back in the third and played, so he keeps growing. His game keeps growing. The face-off circle's he's getting better in there, and it just looks like he has the puck more. He's more in tune with the game, so he's got to keep growing, but his game is going the right direction.
And when Sheahan's there, you win more face-offs, obviously.
On the left side, yeah.
Left side.
On the left side, yeah. Sheahan and Archie jumped in tonight and gave us a real strong game. Like, just their reads on the penalty kill are really good. I mean, they were strong.
Chiasson made a joke about his mom being in the crowd. Was there a little extra jump from all the guys with the mom down?
Probably, you know, like I think that's a factor. I do, you know. It's hey, you want to impress your mom, right? So hopefully, if that was a factor. It's 2 more games that were coming up. Hopefully it's a factor in those.
Alex says moms will give you advice like dads. Moms are always
Moms, you can play good or bad. It doesn't matter to them. They're still going to love you. Sometimes dad or coaches aren't the same, out of the same mold, right?